Hello everyone! I'm here to talk about week 4 of the CVAP workshop. For the morning session, we were taught something that I didn't expect in the class, which was how to care for the voice. I didn't expect it when I first enrolled because I thought it would just be focused on learning how to perform and train your voice to be flexible, but it's a very good thing that they're also teaching us how to care for our voice, because I know that even professionals sometimes neglect or forget to take care of their voice and they just take it for granted. And as someone who has been practicing singing since I was in preschool, I have learned already how to take care of my voice when it comes to singing. And I hadn't thought that the same routines that I do to care for my singing voice can, of course, also be applied when I'm taking care of my voice for a voice work, for voice acting. I was glad to see that most of the things that the trainer was telling us I already knew about, which meant that it wouldn't be difficult for me to remember them when taking care of my voice for voice acting. And another thing that I really appreciated was that we were taught to balance our lifestyle. We weren't told to avoid entirely sweets and cold drinks. I've read things on the internet which said that if you're a professional in singing or voice acting, you should avoid those foods entirely. But that sets unrealistic expectations for everyone, I think, and it just makes people feel bad when they can't avoid those things 100%. And I think it's a much more sustainable approach to just keep in mind the balance of it. When you know that you have a performance coming up, then you should avoid those foods for the day of your performance and a few days before. But that doesn't mean that you should deprive yourself of those foods and drinks your entire life just because you like doing voice acting or you like singing. I just really liked that lesson had a more realistic approach than what is commonly seen on the internet. For the afternoon session, we were taught how to make a resume specifically for voice acting. That wasn't something that I had thought about before, that a voice acting resume would look different than a standard resume for a general corporate office. And I really felt that I was learning a lot. It also really helped that the entire lesson was conducted in a casual and relaxed manner. So it was easier to listen, and there was no pressure of having to memorize so many details. We were also taught how to make voice reels, whether it's a voice reel for voiceovers or narration, or if it's a character voice reel. It was really helpful to know all the intricate details of what clients or employers would be looking for in a voice reel and a resume. And learning those things from that class made me feel a lot more prepared in eventually venturing into a career in voice, whether it's singing or voice acting. We learned a lot that day, and I'm very grateful that not only did they teach us how to take care of our voice, but also what to do after we graduate.